everyone, I'm Mike from Regala Photography, where we talk about everything photography. Today, I am going to show you a new feature in Adobe Photoshop Beta called Parametric Filters. Okay, it's a new set of filters that Adobe is, I guess, testing out. It's in the beta. You will not find this in the Photoshop 24, the non-beta. You will not find this in there yet. So it is in the beta. If you don't know where the beta is, or you don't have the beta, you got to go into your Adobe Creative Cloud. Okay. And then you got to be either on updates or all apps. Okay. See, I have my beta installed. If you don't have it installed, come on down here towards the bottom over here, click on beta apps. And then your Photoshop beta will be down here and it'll say install. Okay. So it's all you got to do. And then you install it just like you did Photoshop or Lightroom and you'll be all set. Okay. So, excuse me. Parametric filters. What are they? Basically, parametric filters are... they're very extreme looking filters or presets, whatever you want to call them, but they're filters. You might find them in a lot of these apps that are on your phone where, like, what an example is duotone or emboss, and they do some extreme effects. That's I guess that's actually a good word to look for or to use. Effect. It's an effect. And it changes your photos. I'm going to show you a bunch of them. Some of them are pretty good, actually, and they're very, very, very quite useful. Whereas other ones, yeah, okay. Now, I will tell you that not every filter will look good on every photo, okay? So a filter that might look good on one photo won't look good on another photo. So it's just like trial and error, basically, when you put the filter on. The good thing is that when you do it in Adobe Photoshop, they give you a lot of options to kind of tweak it. And then you can also add other effects on top of it as well. Whereas a lot of the phone apps, you put the filter on and you're kind of stuck with what they think is what they want you to have. Okay. So here we have a photo. It's a photo of me. It's a JPEG. It's already been edited in Adobe Lightroom. So to get to these parametric filters, you come on up to the filter menu, okay, up here at the top. And then you scroll down and you'll see parametric filters. Click on that, okay? And then you'll get your filter menu. If this little panel isn't showing, just click down here where it says parametric filters, okay, and it'll open up. Now you can see there are a bunch of filters here. Now, before I even get started, if you look right here, you'll see a thing called your filters. You can actually save the different tweaks and edits that you do to your filter and kind of make your own. As of right now, you cannot export them, or can you? Actually, you might be able to. You can, I don't think you can export them. I got to look into that. I'll put a note in the description to see if you can export them. But the whole idea is that, like presets and profiles, you'll be able to export them and then you could share them with other people or you can sell them, etc. Okay. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I think in a way it's a good way because you can obviously make money off of your hard work. But at the same time, there's so many things you can buy for Photoshop now. I don't know if anybody's ever going to want to really buy these type of filters. Okay. Especially when you can get a lot of them on your phone and stuff. So, but anyway, so here you can see, you got, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got 21 of them as of right now. You can add more, like I said. And then also Adobe is planning on adding more as well. Okay. So click on, all you got to do is just click on the filter and it'll do its work. And there you go. And then you can see over here that it makes a layer. So that's the good thing about doing it in Photoshop. It makes a layer. Now you could change the resolution of the effect. So if I want to go high and then let it do its thing, you can see it makes it a little bit darker. And there's also a few presets. Let's do negative, see what that looks like, and see it looks like a photo negative, okay? And then you can randomize it, and it'll give you a different starting point, okay? And I could change my texture. See how it makes it a little more blurry this way. Let me see, it's gonna go that way. So it's all changing it up a little bit. And then I could change the brightness like that of the negative, okay? Down here, the transform. I tried messing with these out in a couple other photos, and I didn't really like what it did. It just changes the scale of the photo, and then you can offset it and stuff. Now, each effect is also going to have some different aspects as well. So this one down here has technical presets. So here I could change the luminosity. So there you go, makes it a little bit darker. I can also change the contrast. So there you go, that way it kind of brings it that way, and then this way, etc. Okay. Now, if you don't like the filter, all you got to do, you can turn it off like that, and it's right back to your other. And again, that's the cool thing, is you got your background layers over here protected. But what I suggest you do, though, which I did not do, is highlight the background photo, click Command J, and make a copy of it. And now you could turn your other one right off. And I get the same thing. If I want to get rid of this, I can just take it, drag it down to the trash can, and I'm back to where I was. Okay. Now, come back over here. I have a chromatic. I believe that's what it's called, chromatic. Yep, chromatic aberration, kind of psychedelic. Got some different presets here. You can do small aberrations. Okay, so this is kind of all like an old film photo, where it kind of puts that aberration. Matter of fact, if you're in Adobe Camera Raw or Lightroom, it has a little setting in there where you can actually get rid of the chromatic aberration. You know, a lot of people don't really want that anymore. Where this is really, really popular is in video and in film now, because people are trying to get that filmic look in their videos to make it not digital anymore. So this is one way of doing it. And here you can actually increase the intensity. Okay, see that's really, really high intensity. And you can see it's updating, and now it's going back. That's 0 intensity. Let me just go a little bit that time, see what happens. See, there you go, like that. And here you could change each color. So you can see right here, the red is really predominant right there. So I'm going to bring the red down a little bit. And you see how now it's green. Okay. And I can click. So you can't double click on these to put them back. So let me switch this back to 1. And then hit enter. And going back to the regular one. And now I can also come up here. I could do a rainbow. Okay. Again, why you would want this on this photo, I don't know. We turn the intensity down a little bit, see what happens. And again, you can change the angle, etc. Okay. So again, chromatic aberration. Actually, let me leave that out. Take this, delete that. There we go. And then this is a color, like kind of a tint, if you will. So I could put whatever color, like I come over here, and let's just say I want, let's go an orange tint. Do that. It'll change it over to orange. And then I could change the level so I can go real high. And that really didn't do much, I guess. You can hit randomize to give you a different starting point. Again, transform and technical parameters are down here at the bottom. So again, I could change the luminosity, etc. Okay, and I could do that. Oops, sorry guys. And here's the cool thing about doing it in Photoshop and not in a phone app. You come on over here to your layers properties here, and you can change your overlay. So I can come on over here, and let's just say I want to do a screen looks pretty good. How about where's overlay? Right here, overlay. No, that doesn't look too bad. Okay. I can do a soft light like that. So this adds a little bit of that orange. Okay. I could do a hard light. I could do vivid. Okay. Um, Lighter color. I could do screen, lighten. See, I like that lighten look. That's actually pretty good. Okay. Then you can go darker color. That's not bad actually. Linear burns a little too much. But here's the cool thing though. Again, let's just say I want to do linear burn. Okay. You're like, I'm not going to use a photo like that. I come over here to the opacity and I could drop the opacity down for that layer. And then now I could change it up a little bit and only use a little bit of that color. And what's cool is I can come on down here and let me see, that's like a yellowish color is what I have in there. I thought I had orange, but we'll come down and let's do more of a orangey color there. There we go. Give it a minute. Okay, there we go. Now I warmed it up a lot. And again, I can take this. I can also do a gradient overlay. And then I thought this was gonna, no, maybe not. Nope, it's not doing it. But, oh, here it is right here. Okay. And I could do the different gradients. So let's just say I want 180. See, again, with this particular filter, that's not going to do much, but it will do your angle of your gradient if you want to. So I'm not going to do a gradient, but here's your gradient right there. It gives you the option. Okay. So that is a color filter. Now let's come on back to here and distortion. Now this one, again, it's one of those things where are you really going to use this? If you want to, I could change the glitch like that. I can customize it with, let's do channel split, see what happens there. Okay. So again, it's just all different. And again, if I don't want a heavy effect, I can go on the opacity and I can just do a little bit like that. Or I can change my properties here. And let me see what looks good here. Any of them. Let me see. Lighten, different. Screen, color, overlay. See, overlay probably would be the better one here. And then I could take the opacity and turn it up a little bit if I want to. And again, I can randomize the effect and just keep it in the changes like a starting point. What else here? You can do small glitch intensity, red. So let's go and just, again, I'm just tweaking. See, again, these are just different effects. Like this looks like maybe like an old TV or something like that, or like an old tube TV. So again, that is the distortion. And there is another distortion. I think that's later on. Yeah, there's later on. Where is it here? Actually, maybe not. No, there isn't. Okay. So next one, duotone. And again, this is really, really popular. What's the guy's name? Andy Warhol back in was it the 60s? Was real popular. So basically you could change your style. So there's your fluorescent if you want to do that. You can do de-highlighted. Is that what it is? Yep. So you could do that. And you could do negative pink. Changes to that. Let's just go on over to, actually, what's this one? This is cherry. Didn't see that one. That's actually pretty cool looking. You can make an Andy Warhol montage like that old Marilyn Monroe one that was very, very popular back in the 60s. Let's go back to default, okay? But the cool thing is that I can change the color. So I can come on over here and let's just say I want to do, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change the purple and I'm going to put kind of a teal color in there. Let me see. Like that. Orange and teal are a very, very popular effect or color combination. And again, I can come on over here and let's try soft light. Soft light, not too bad. Overlay, a lot there. Let me see, lighten. That's different. It kind of changes your colors around though. So, let me see. Multiply, darken. Again, multiply is not too bad. Let me do that. And again, we'll go and change the opacity. Drop that down a bit. And again, that's actually not, I mean, it's not terrible. Really not. They're very, very usable. Okay. So that's duotone. Duotone. Come back here, click on that. This one is a boss. I think I mentioned this one in the intro. Again, this is one of those photos where, excuse me, it may not be the best choice for this particular photo. I could do a high emboss. And again, it didn't really do much here. Let me see, threshold. If I go higher threshold. I like that. It's actually it's not too bad. It's this one. Manhattan distance. What's that? Didn't really see much happening there. Blur. I'm not going to blur as much. Let's blur less. Okay. And again, I can randomize if I want to. But again, we'll come back on over here and we'll do, let me see. Oh, that's actually, let me see. What is that one? Multiply. That's kind of cool looking. Color burn, linear, darker color. It's not terrible. Lighten. It's an interesting effect. It's actually not bad. Screen, color dodge, I should say. Linear dodge, lighter color. Overlay. See, again, overlay, not too bad. Again, not terrible. Soft light, not terrible. Not terrible at all. So again, you can play around with these and kind of see how it looks. And if you change your layer property here, okay, and get the effect and kind of get a different effect than the original, than what it says. Okay, so all right, so that one is emboss. Let me get rid of that. Next one is, where is emboss? Okay, so we are on glass filter. And again, not a terrible effect. We could do glass effect. Let's see what it does. See, that's a low. This is like that glass. It's like for like a shower or in a bathroom window, or you can kind of see through it, but you can't. Shine pattern. What's that one? Interesting. And then that's a square pattern. Oh, okay. It's like a again, like a window for a door, or in between rooms or something like that. So let's go to glass effect, and you can do uniform. Oh, you can do all different stuff. So you can do flowers, which is what. Oh, okay, that's not bad. Different. And again, you can change the intensity. I can really increase it a lot. So basically, you can kind of, there you go, kind of blur it out a little bit. I'm going to get rid of the flowers here, though. Let me go to uniform again. All right, so now let me go in glass intensity. So it does see, it makes it a little bit more blurrier. Relief intensity. Okay. And again, glass sharpen, so you can make it a little bit more edgy looking. And again, let's come on over. And I'm not going to do this this will be the last one that I do the over here, where you can kind of tweak it. And you know what, let's leave it on high first, and we'll change this. Darken. Lighten. Interesting. I don't know where you would use that effect, but it'd be kind of cool looking. All right. So again, that one is the glass filter. Filter glitch. Oh, this is called filter glitch. So this is like that distortion one. So basically the same thing, just a little bit, different. And again, we can do all that. So again, some of these are repetitive, useful, not useful. That's all. And again, that all depends on the user too. I may find something not useful, and you may really like it. Halftone, great example. You turn this into kind of like a cartoon or a newspaper, if you will. You see, here's orange and purple. Okay. And again, you can change the color too. Black and white, small dot. and contrast dot. Yeah, that one's actually not bad. Come on over here. You can do a lot with this. It's actually really cool. That'll make it for like a nice thumbnail background too. You can kind of blur out the background a little bit. So again, that is called halftone. Halftone. Hologram. Oh, this is the one that there's two of them, two different holograms. So let me see. We can kind of do that. And also too, you can mix and match. I forgot to tell you that. So I'm going to do that with this one right here. So let me just kind of go through this real quick. Let's just do medium. What's here? What's this one here? Damage projector. Let's do a damage projector, see what happens. There we go. Okay, so that's pretty cool looking. And let's do lighten. That's actually not, yeah, that actually looks pretty good. And then the opacity, we'll drop that down a little bit. Okay. And then come back over and you can add, let's just add, what would look good? The chromatic aberration. That might look good on top of that. There you go. See, now you can mix it and matching them together. See, these two actually go together really good because they're both effects from film. Chromatic aberration and kind of like a light flare or like they called it the, wait a minute. I forgot to do it. Hang on. Did I do something wrong here? Yes, I did. Let me hit undo, Command Z. There we go. What you have to do is, I believe, make another layer above it. So let's just go new layer right there. Okay. Then come back here. And then now let's put the hologram. See if that works. No, that didn't work. Oh, I forgot how that worked now. I thought I put double. Let's delete that. Just start over from here. Okay, there we go. So I thought filter glitch hologram. Here we go. There's the hologram like that. And then chromatic aberration. Actually, no, chromatic aberration, just go on top of it. There you go. There you go. Perfect. And then again, it shows it just like that. So it's lighten, and it kind of looks like a film, like I was saying. So note to self, make sure I delete that section. Okay. All right, let me get rid of this. All right, next one is another hologram effect. And again, I like the first one better. And this one's not bad. It's okay. But to me, it looks more like a TV distortion, I guess. So let's do a ghost. What does that look like? No, it's all right, I guess. And again, you'd have to come on over and play with your layer properties here and see what you can get with it. Okay. Get that out of there. All right. Next one. We're almost done, guys. Don't worry. Oil painting. This is a real popular look that people like. And this is pretty cool because you could change it to soften, sketch, or directional. So here's soften. That's a lot. See, I would probably do this one. Try draft. Not really. Okay. And then directional painting. That's different. Pretty cool looking. And again, tweak that like that. Or you can leave it like that and just come on over and change the opacity of the filter. So you can leave a little bit on there. Okay. So oil paint filter. Okay. Pattern. Again, this is just, again, I don't think I would have any use for this. I mean, I could see somebody might want to use this for, making, if they're printing something out or you need a pattern for something. Sound wave. Let's see that one. Okay, that's different. You can tweak it a little bit there. Let's go offset. See what that does. There you go. So again, and again, you got all your different settings and stuff. And again, each filter has a different amount of settings, and the settings available are also different. Let's see here. Next one, pixelate. And again, this one is, let's just do low pixel. Oh, okay. So it actually, and let's do high pixel. This is the one where you get more. There you go. So more pixels. See, if you have less pixels, obviously it's all you see is the pixels. Where if you have a lot of pixels, you see more of the photo. Again, I can make it a little bit bigger. This would be really good if you want to blur somebody out for whatever reason in a photo. Like you can go and select subject and mask out the subject, and then just blur out that person's face or something like that. So it's a nice, easy way where you can do that. Next one. This one was actually really cool. I was playing with this one before. The rain filter. Okay. I mean, you can add rain by or snow. There's a snow filter too, but the rain filter actually works good as snow and rain. But you can change the amount of rain. So I could do light rain like that. Or I can do dense rain like that one. I don't think I'd be sitting there like that if it was a lot of rain. Or we can go medium rain. And then we can go back to the default. Like that one. Okay. And then you can click randomize. All right. And again, you can click randomize for, I mean, as far as I know, it's an infinite number of times. Angle of the rain. So if you want to do like more of a heavy, like now it's going horizontally, it's a little too much. We'll turn that down a little bit right there. Go straight down. The rain density. So you can actually lower that down if you want a little bit. That's actually pretty good. Rain strength. Let's increase it a little bit. There you go. The darkness. So that's kind of removing some of the rain. Then you can go back that way. Like that. Okay. And here's one called highlights. So it'll brighten up the highlights a little bit. Again, I don't know where you would use that. And then there's your transform again. And custom. We already did that one. Okay. Oops. But, again, you can change it up a bit, play around with it. But that one actually looks pretty good. Now, the next one, excuse me. Is the next one? No, not the next one. Sorry. This one is called Scratch. Kind of like my throat. So, you can do soft damages. So this is kind of like paper. Like if you crinkle up a piece of paper, how it damages the paper. There you go. Now you can do some burnt edges if you want to. It's actually pretty cool around the edge right there. You can increase the amount of scratches or the intensity. The damages, you can increase the damages. There you go. Or you can go, I like that for the less. It's more realistic. Okay. And let me see here, custom. I already did that. And then there's the soft, medium, and high. So again, it's an effect that's usable. They're very, very usable. So let me get rid of this. All right, next one. Next one here is the snow filter I was talking about. See, again, I don't like the way that looks. Snowstorm, slow snow. I mean, it just doesn't. You would probably have to maybe mask it out. Get a filter or a brush and mask out what you don't want. Let me see. Let's do draft. What is that? Okay. You can randomize like that. You could change the angle if you want to. The snowflake scale. Let's just turn that down a lot. There, that's a little bit better. Transparency. Again, that's taking some of them out. You can kind of bloom them a little bit. Oh no, that's just blooming me. Speed. So kind of how far it's falling down, or how fast it's falling down, I should say. And then you can also increase your density if you want to, or you can decrease it a lot. There you go. Okay. And you can hit randomize again if you want to. And just hit snow. There you go. So again, you can do this in Photoshop with using noise and blur. I did a video. I'll post a video in the description below for how to create snow in Photoshop on your photos. Okay. All right. Spherify. Okay. This is actually pretty usable. Kind of give you that 3D effect here. Let's do a close up. What will that do here? Okay. And then you can change your size like that. Oh, okay. There you go. And you can inflate your photo a little bit. That's actually kind of funny looking. You could change the sphere scale. So let's take the X down. I think that was the wrong one. There you go. And I want to do the height, bring that down a little bit. Oh, too much. There you go. Bring this one down a lot. There you go. See again, some of these are kind of, they're not bad. They're usable. Okay. They're usable. Again, you can just tweak if you want to kind of do a crazy photo or whatever, so anyway, Spherify. Here, I said it that time. Okay. Sticker. Again, make your photo kind of look like a sticker here. You can do warp square, damaged circle, dirty star. What's that? There you go. So shape, you can do a circle. All different stuff. So again, that's a sticker. Oh, what we got here? Two more. Symmetrical, kind of like a kaleidoscope effect. Mirror axis Y. You could change that up a little. There you go, like a reflection. I mean, seriously, I can actually work with that and make that look like I'm sitting in front of water. Okay, it's actually not too bad. I mean, I'd have to really, really play around with it, but still, it's something you can do there. I can randomize it. Let's see what happens if I randomize it. Nothing. Yeah, it's not doing nothing. Reverse. What's this one? Oh, okay. There you go. So again, all different looks. And I think I got the last one here. Vintage. And again, this one is definitely something that's usable. You making your photo look like an old photo, basically. Let me see here. Green. We're going to turn that down. I never really liked a ton of green in my photos. Just a little bit. Oops. Opacity. It's here. Nope. Not enough. I'll go like that right there. And there's the vignette. And so I saw here that you could actually change the color. So let's just say I want to do more of an antique color. Let's just go with this one right there. Yeah, that might be good. There you go. And you can change that any way you want. Okay. Well, hopefully you found looking at this new feature in Photoshop Beta useful. If you did, please subscribe to the channel. Click that like button if it really does help my channel a lot. Ring that bell if you want to be notified when my next video is posted. Until next time, take care, everyone.